up, everyone, and welcome to the channel. And in this video, what we're going to be going over is the best way of making money this week in Grand Theft Auto 5, which is going to be with special cargo, okay? So we're going to be going over a lot of everything that you guys are going to need to know. And you see all this money that's laying around in my CEO office? This is how we're getting the money in the CEO office, by doing special cargo warehouse sale missions, which right now are dishing out times and a half. And then if you guys are doing this in a public session, you're going to be getting 3.75 on top of every player, okay? So you can just do the math on that. It's going to be crazy, and we're going to be looking at the payouts here, okay? So you can see right here, I have 5 basically warehouses, and they're not completely full, but they do have some stock in there, and we are going to be looking at some payouts more towards the end of the video. And right here at your CEO office, this is the first way that we can potentially be sourcing CEO crates for our special cargo warehouses, which can be done in an invite-only session, okay? So if we're going to be sourcing any type of crates, I would suggest strongly that you guys are going to be doing that in an invite-only session. But when it comes to the sales, we're going to be doing that in a public session, and I'll be talking about that and showing you guys some payouts here in just a little bit. So this is going to be the best thing that you guys can do right here, is grab the van. If you're getting 3 crates at a time, is just grab whatever vehicle that has all 3 crates in there. If it doesn't have 3 crates and it's like some sort of airplane that's wanting to drop off 3 separate crates, or if there's a boat out in the ocean, we got to go blow it up and there's going to be like 3 separate crates, that's going to be way more time consuming. And then check this out too. You guys can see that I have some special crates right here that are worth a whole bunch of more money. There's just like 4 of them lined up right there. And that was actually done by my assistant over here, or I would say my employee that goes and gets me crates when I pay him a couple $1,000s, which is more than worth it, I would say. Now, here's the second way that we can be getting and sourcing crates in an invite only, is over at our arcade. So if you guys find yourself in the situation where you happen to be closer to your CEO office and or your arcade while you guys are actually running CEO crates, you can just go ahead and do this real quick right here. Is you can just pop this open, and then we're just going to choose which one that we want to go ahead and fill up. So it looks like the middle one right here needs to have some more crates in there if I was going to equal them out. And it does take a little while if I was going to fill up all 5 of these things. I have done that before, and it does take a little bit of time. But I'm going to let you guys know right now, too, we are going to be getting fat chunks of RP by doing this, okay? This is literally like one of the best ways that you guys can be getting RP and ranking up. So here you go. Once again, another vehicle that has all 3 crates stored inside of the back, and I can just get that, drive it wherever, and then just deliver it. It's not like I have, you know, NPC enemies that are after me, shooting me or anything like that. But the sell missions themselves are going to be a little more challenging, I would say, than the sourcing of the cargo crates itself, okay? So here's another method that I want to go ahead and talk about, which in my opinion would probably be the best method, is using your terabyte. So right here I got a warehouse, and then right here I got a warehouse, and then I parked it right in the middle, because what I can do is I can use this terabyte so I don't have to travel all the way to my CEO office or all the way to my arcade, which gets like really annoying if you think about it, having to go all the way to your CEO office after you deliver this stuff. No, dude, you should park your terabyte right by a couple of your special cargo warehouses, and then from here we can just go ahead and source cargo, which is going to be a lot easier if you guys are going to be doing the 2 method, to where you're just going to be basically going back and forth, because there's like a couple minute timer after you deliver it for one. So if you had 2 of them close together like I do here over at the airport, then you're going to be able to minimize time spent sourcing this stuff. Now this is something I wanted to talk about too. Sometimes when you guys are sourcing, you're going to get in a little bit of a trouble, depending on, it could be an ambush, could be you're just picking up a vehicle at the police station, which is why make sure you just call up Lester and get rid of those cops. So that's actually an ability that we get to have while sourcing crates, which well, it can potentially save our life. But right here, I'm not really sure if I'm able to get away. Alright, so we were able to get away, and then we're able to deliver, once again, 3 crates in 1 vehicle, because me personally, I never anymore do I mess with something to where, once again, it involves like shooting down some planes and then individually gathering 1 crate at a time, which is really time consuming, going across the map, grabbing 1 crate, going back to the special vehicle warehouse, or the special cargo warehouse, sorry. All right, and then once again, once these guys are ready, I pay them to go get me crates. They can get me special crates, which you guys have seen. They can get me either like a special crate, they can get me 1 crate, 2 crates, or 3 crates. It's completely random, but the fact that they can actually get me special crates, and they do that quite often, I'm just gonna keep paying for that because it's more than worth it while we're sitting here trying to, you know, basically fill up all of our warehouses here. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna hop into a public session at this time, and I'm gonna show you guys the big payouts that we're gonna be getting. Once again, it is dishing out times.5, okay? So that's 50% extra, but we're getting an extra bonus for every player that's in the session right now, okay? A 3.75% bonus. So however many players, you just times that by 3.75. And then there's some weird stuff that I wanted to go ahead and talk about that happened to me too here in just a second. But first off, let's go ahead and get this sell mission done so we can look at this first payout. So you guys seen how many crates there that I had, and you seen how much money that particularly was worth. Now, if I did that in an invite-only session, I wouldn't be getting bonus money or anything like that. Now look at that right there. 1.3, almost 1.4 million dollars, you guys, and originally that wasn't even worth like 800,000. I think it was only like 792,000 or something like that. So that's a dramatic increase in payout. Now I'm just like, I wanted to talk about this for a second because this happened to me I think like 3 times. I'll show you guys to where this is gonna get glitched out. Okay, I go up to the computer and I go ahead and do a sell mission, right? But then nothing happens. Like, nothing happens. You're supposed to get a black screen right now, and it's supposed to spit you outside, right? So there's something going on here because this happens another 2 times when I was doing these sell, and I don't know what was going on here, but I'm losing money. Now look at it. It's like $100,000 less than it was, and it didn't even let me go do it like a sell mission. And then here we go again. We're like just gonna keep going in here, and I'm gonna try this again. And this happens like 2 other times, and I'll show you guys because I got the recordings here. So I'm just like waiting around. It's like waiting around. Okay, finally it kicks me outside. So there we go. There's another payout right there. So we ended up getting a little over $1 million, but then also I ended up losing like that 100,000 or something, and I wasn't very happy about that because this is like the first time that that's happened when I was doing sell missions for the special cargo warehouses and stuff like that. And then check this out. Okay, so here's another warehouse because I have 5 of them. We're just gonna go show you guys this real quick. So we got 22 crates right here. 22 crates, it says it's gonna sell for $511,000 plus dollars there. So we're just gonna go ahead and do this, and then you guys can see the bonus that I'm gonna get. Just gotta deliver that. There you go. Bam. 895, dude. That's a $400,000 bonus that I got for selling it in a public session. On top of the times.5, I also am getting a bonus for every single player. Once again, that 3.75. So definitely worth it. And I'm just gonna let you guys know right now, like, nobody even messed with me when I was doing any of this sell mission. Like, nobody even cares. Just go into a public session and just do like a sell mission. I swear, like, nobody even cares these days. Everybody's wrapped up and just talking crap to each other. All right, so here it is again. Once again, you guys can see that I chose to sell. But for some reason, it's not giving me the black screen. It's not kicking me outside, and I'm not very happy about this. So, like, what do? I guess I have to go back up to the computer. And then, look, once again, like, there's $100,000 that has just been taken away from my overall profits there. So we're gonna click it again, and this is like the second time that this is happening. So you guys are gonna have to let me know down in the comment sections. This is gonna be important if this is happening to you, to where like you're clicking sell, but it's not letting you sell, okay? And then look right there too, there's another fat payout, $1.2 million. Every single warehouse has not that many crates in it, and it doesn't take you very long to get 30 crates in there, which is gonna give you over $1 million. So 30 crates is over $1 million, and that's gonna be not very time consuming because all you have to do is just 10 source missions, and then also, of course, you're gonna be paying for it too, so you don't even have to do 10 source missions. You probably have to do like 7 or something like that, and then you get yourself like $1 million, which only doesn't take very long whatsoever. So once again, look at this. I clicked to do the sell mission in a public session, nothing's happening. So this is the 3rd time. And no thumbs up, okay? Not cool. Like, I don't know what's going on there, but you guys definitely have to let me know so we can, like, try to get a hold of Rockstar on this one and tell them, like, hey, Like, it's taking my freaking money and not paying me, bro. All right, well, finally there. I had to click it twice, and that was the third time. So I was only able to do it like twice without that weird little glitch of it taking away 100,000. I had no idea why it was doing that. So we had to go ahead and deliver 3 vehicles here, and you guys can see. Once again, right there, look at that payout, $1.5 million every single time that, like, I'm doing this. It doesn't take very long whatsoever to fill up these warehouses necessarily. If you guys are on a serious grind with your terabyte, doing that little method right there, just going basically back and forth, and then also paying your employees. And then another thing too that was very annoying, which basically probably cut me out with you know, since it happened 3 times, and then that's negative 300,000, and then if I was getting the times and a half, that's like basically well over $500,000 that I just lost there because the game decided to glitch out and not like actually give me a sell mission. Then I had to go back to the computer and do it again. But I'm telling you guys right now, this is going to be your best way of making money, sourcing crates in an invite only, and then selling them in a public. And you're going to be also gaining a lot of RP. You're going to notice while you're doing this, I got a fat chunk just while messing around for a couple hours. But anyways, from there, if you guys ended up enjoying this video and it was helpful in any way, hit the like button down below on the way out, subscribe for more content, hit me up on my socials, and thank you for watching. My name is GRAVESIGHT, and I'll see you in the next one. So, peace!